5 minutes, but a great Barcelona man playing his football in Bayern Munich. Germany enjoying the razzle-dazzle of the wonderfully gifted Coutinho. Had his rough days at Barcelona and some brilliant ones.
The whistle just to get the attention. Good game from the New Zealander so far. By the way, for Argentina, Rodrigo de Paul carrying a caution. Well, Casemiro and Danilo for Brazil. Second half underway. 2 missed penalties, and then the follow-up from Messi. That's the difference after the first half. By the way, Phil Shane alongside Ray Hudson. And Ray, that goal for Lionel Messi, number 69, which breaks the tie he had with your former teammate Gerd Müller on the all-time scoring list. Now drawing closer into the number 17 spot, actually number 18 spot all by himself. Stern John, former Trinidadian, 1 goal away. Miroslav Klose, another goal after that. Sandor Kossis, the legendary Barcelona man, at 75. Pelé at 77. And Cristiano Ronaldo, who added a hat-trick to his name, in second place behind the Iranian Ali Daei. 109 goals for Daei. Messi now at 69. That's 40 more. Is it possible? The same story for Cristiano. He's only 11 goals away, so he's showing no signs of slowing down. Messi. They pass it to him in those pockets, and it seems like the game just stops. Petzela back to his goalkeeper, Andrada.
Wonderful skill by Rodrigo de Paul to start this off.
Trying to bounce it in. Ocampos. Philippe Coutinho getting the start here in the second half for Lucas Paquetá. The 22-year-old takes a seat, and Coutinho making his 60th appearance. Renewing his partnership with Arthur. Poor ball out of the midfield, though. Nice to the near side, Lo Celso. Paredes, the man who in some ways filled the Lo Celso gap at PSG when he'd moved on to Tottenham. Smart. Finding Paredes, caresses it around for Tagliafico. Brazil laying off a bit. Lo Celso.
A wonderful play and the connection there between Tagliafico and Lo Celso. Has a wonderful invite on the interior for him, but he was looking to go on and pick his spot. It's well won. Clean. That's tremendous play from Giovanni Lo Celso.
Messi in the middle. Keeps it alive for Lautaro.
How did he do that?
Rodrigo. Wide for Ocampos. Well read. Alexandro. Williams stripped. De Paul into the 18, looking for help. Who better? Messi. Still moving. De Paul back for Foyt, and he'll pull it out and they'll rebuild. First half overwhelming possession in favor of Brazil.
Good
almost
circulation.
70%.
Good circulation and movement as well from Argentina, going 2 or 3 steps back to go half a step forward, but that's all right by Scaloni. He's starting to probe and really exchange passes with all of them. Not just Lionel, look to be the architects of invention. That's a good sign for Argentina fans.
Especially in the second half. First half, it seemed like weather the storm.
Yeah.
Don't give up anything cheap. Second half, they've come out with a bit more purpose. Drifting to Messi. Silva with a friendly reminder. Back to Messi. Drives it in, but Paredes on the wrong side. Actually, Lautaro it was.
Yeah, now Arturo
Nice.
Martinez needed to come back. It's a great ball.
Coutinho dropping it into the path of
He's
Jesus. Cuts it back. Keeps it alive. Willian now. Thought he might have a chance to get the shot. Willian's shot blocked. Will he get another try? Not if Tagliafico has anything to say.
Somebody down.
Mendy grabbing his shoulder, it appears. Trainers coming out. Does he land on that shoulder?
Wonderful quickness from little Phil, and then a wonderful rainbow pass, and that's good hold-up play by Juan Foyth, not diving in, and finally gets that shot off that you were expecting, Phil. And then again, good defending by Tagliafico this time.
He does land awkwardly. Willian had that arm hooked, and as it's bent back, he lands with his full weight on it. So trainers and medical staff taking a look at Otamendi. It's a friendly as well. Even if it's not that serious, why risk anything further?
A great mixture of Canarina flags and the Albiceleste flags all around this stadium.
A little discomfort, but it could have been worse.
If anything, it seems to be more sentiment towards Argentina.
Walter Kahneman available on the bench if they do need to make a switch. Ball trickles through. Lo Celso keeps it on the safe side. Danilo just in time. Scaloni barking at Lo Celso, trying to keep the shape. 1-0 on the Lionel Messi goal on the rebound in the first half.
Great pictures, man.
It is a fiesta.
Good ball.
An acrobatic clearance. I think Otamendi's okay. Campos. 25-year-old coming into his own. That time a little greedy, though. Alexandro with the touch. Firmino. Arthur. And his former teammate, or his still teammate, just not today, Lionel Messi, with a little grab.
Well, guilty here.
His day is done. Taking the heat and the seats as Fabinho will check in.
Not too involved by his standards, Arthur. Starting out his club competitions in Barcelona wonderfully well. Faded a little bit of late, and this was another performance. It was a little underwhelming by exceptionally gifted player, ex-Gremio man on the bench now.
This is kind of interesting, probably putting Coutinho even more in the picture right now. Maybe turning that midfield triangle upside down as Fabinho in for Arte. 10 minutes into the second half, the ball launched in. Otamendi with the clearance. Fabinho trying to get around Tagliafico. Draws contact and another free kick for Brazil. Especially at Monaco, we're used to seeing him either in that central midfield role or at right back.
By my reckoning, there's more ex-Liverpool and Liverpool players on this pitch than any other footballing club. And you look at the full starting lineup and previous Liverpool players, current Liverpool players.
4 for Brazil alone. Wanted to calm things down inside.
Well, his first one was a wonderful invite. It was a little too shallow, but the pace of the ball that little Phil delivers.
Looking for the equalizer, can't get it.
A little too shallow again. The right pace on the ball, just looking for that glancing header.
Marcelo able to cut it out. Actually, Leandro Paredes getting a head in. Near post.
Wonderful service.
Dangerous, but defended by Argentina. Sandro rolls it back, and Brazil will spin the wheel around.
And a variation in the style for Argentina now. Dropping back and again weathering this renewed storm by Williams' men nicely.
Oh. Trying to dish it back. Good idea. Gabi Jesus will get a second crack. Aldo almost
very close to getting this one. Just a toenail away from tickling it past Militao. It looked as if that was never going to be in Lautaro Martinez's compass, but man, he gets there again. Very deceptive.
Both teams will be sticking around the Middle East for their second games. Brazil against South Korea in the United Arab Emirates, while Argentina heads to Tel Aviv to welcome Uruguay. Nice from Tagliafico. And again. But it bounds away for the Brazilian throw, and another change upcoming. It will be the first of the game for Argentina. Coming out is Giovanni Lo Celso, and sliding in Marcos Acuna. 26th cap for the Sporting star.
Ball. Nicely. Oh!
Almost for Messi. Still alive. Acuna's first touch. And Brazil will clear. Nice.
Danilo just done enough there to snuff that fire out. Beautifully led.
Good ball by Foyt. Ocampos didn't have much space or time, but almost finds the opening.
Lautaro Martinez again, Phil. He is really announcing to the world as if he hasn't done already. But against Brazil, wearing the shirt of the Albiceleste, Martinez really is having an absolutely wonderful game. It'll take long for Internazionale to scoop him up. And gone are the days where Internazionale need to be selling players on anymore. It's going to take an awful lot of money to get that man away.
Not a bad idea. The shot leaves a bit to be desired. Second time he's tried it here. And he hasn't missed by much on either. 2 caps, 2 goals coming in. He'd like to make it 3 for 3. Allison. Militao seemed to take an extra beat. Willian trying to win it, a little sloppy in the midfield. Both teams can't get out of each other's way. Sliding in was Tagliafico. His reward, a caution. Second against Argentina. Argentina, as mentioned, have won 14 Copa Americas, but none since '93, no World Cup since '86. 5-time Brazilian World Cup champions. Just seem to be one of the favorites for grabbing number 6 when the world's attention focuses on Qatar. There was some thought that Argentina might not be up to that caliber, but it looks like Scaloni is starting to build a pretty good foundation. Many were thinking that the cycle had ended.
As we said, remember, big players, not even in this squad today.
Driven high, Andrada gets higher.
There's some fabulous South American teams attending the World Cup in Qatar. And the qualification process that the South American teams go through, so rigorous, so demanding. Have it here on beIN Sports, what a treat it'll be. That Colombia team is one to watch out for, I'm telling you.
Well, James a bit hurt. Who knows how serious that's going to be.
There's plenty of others.
And speaking of players,
it's a good look.
How do you know what you were going to be wearing? Another change for Brazil, their 3rd substitution. And this one, Renan Lodi, because Paranaense man doing quite well at Atletico Madrid after shining at Atletico Paranaense. Renan Lodi, just his 3rd cap for Brazil.
Good player.
Zamiro tangling with Lautaro Martinez. Messi decked as Eder tries to sweep things through, and a yellow card against the Real Madrid defender. What do you think?
Not too much there.
Better angle.
It's a foul. A little unlucky to get there just in the nick of time.
The Argentine faithful, you can hear the chant of Messi.
Even the Brazilians.
Now this is a little far for most, but still in range for Messi, who had not one but 2 world-class free kicks in his last game for Barcelona from right about this very spot. Figure Paredes just window dressing at the moment. It's good 35 yards out.
It'll take something ultra Messi-esque to beat that black octopus standing in between the sticks, and Tite is still sweating. It's too far. Now, how many times have we thought that? It's the wrong angle. It's too big of a wall. And then poof.
3 in the wall. Messi from distance. Alisson 2 yards off his line. Lifted to the corner. And Alisson has to go back to tip it above the bar.
Again, he asks these people in this stadium, you think I can't? Prepare to be amazed. Wonderful goalkeeping in the end. Alisson makes it look easy. It's far from it. The height, the trajectory, the whip, the dip. Treats the ball like it's a yo-yo.
Messi not taking this kick. He's in the box. Driven in with the right foot, loose. Petzela gets a touch, but can't catch it clean.
I think he catches it clean enough, though, Phil. It's a deflection off of the Brazilian defenders that don't seem to know much about it. Or it might have been skedaddling past Alisson.
Midway through this second half. Much more even in this stanza, and let's get things moving, says the referee. Defended Flody. Paul trying to win it back. Willian got caught on the wrong side, in for Messi.
Martinez again that keeps it alive, though. It instigates this.
Firmino stripped Paredes. Messi. Ocampos, the 25-year-old from Seville. Can't find the genius, so pulls it back for Foyt. He's dispossessed. Firmino calls for a handball, no argument. Is there another goal in this one?
To forget. Well, to redress myself. Hard to forget that Neymar is certainly going to be bringing another different type of element altogether than what's in this team.
Lodi, good grab, Andrade.
Still suffering from the injuries, of course, and a lot of other trials and tribulations at Paris Saint-Germain, but does bring something ultra special. What a ball that is.
Dropping for Messi.
It's intentional.
Silva with a judo-like tackle.
He's got to. He knows he's got to take her by the tail and his teeth at the other end. He's just
say, what do you think? I should let it bounce?
Wonderful again. Touching it past him and rounding him as if he's not there. Wrestling with a ghost. Trying to tackle Leo.
Silva, 35, proving to be a bit of a ghost buster. 70th minute.
Phil, illegally.
This angle set up to curve to that back post. maybe normally more of a spot to provide rather than finish yourself. Messi with the eye of the tiger. Ball about 15 yards out, goes near post, and Allison over quickly. Made it look easy, it wasn't. Nice distribution. Danilo. Coutinho.
Magnificent.
William, but he slips, and then saved by the whistle. Avoid going in hard.
William is a little caught off of guard after that fantastic pass there by Coutinho. It wasn't that he slipped. It was a poor first touch by William that let him down there.
Charlison will be one, and then the other will be making his Brazil senior debut.
Hey.
The 18-year-old from Real Madrid, the precocious Rodrigo goes.
Well, he's shown some phenomenal form in his early days at Real Madrid, as William takes a long way home. So we'll be entertained by Rodrigo now. And Richarlison, a good player, starting to really razzle-dazzle there, but tough.
Dueling Petzela here into the 6, and back comes Foyt. Helps to have height.
Doesn't need it though, really, does he? He gets there following this stung-in pass and deals with it rightly. 2 Rams on the mountainside, banging horns. It's had just that nice amount of edge and a little bit of vinegar around it as well, without it becoming too acidic for this referee, who's handled it well, as you said, Phil.
Across Coutinho. Down goes Casemiro, a clash of 5s, and Paredes on the wrong side of the referee.
Keeping it under control in his own way.
Only the one
Seems
change.
to be giving the players as well enough of a warning before pulling out the yellow peril.
Insertion of Fabinho might have stiffened the midfield for Brazil, but it's allowed Argentina to slide in.
And again,
Tagliafico from the ground, but Martinez couldn't hold.
And just gets away from Martinez, though.
Strong in the midfield.
Wonderful play from Nicholas, Ajax man, winning 2 challenges on the slide. Nearly getting it through to Latimo Martinez, who would have been one-on-one.
Now for Brazil, it's going to be Nico Gonzalez, and Ocampos' day is done. The foul from Firmino, the only player in the attack for Brazil who started this game that's still out there.
And then the second one comes in, he wins that one cleanly as well. Wonderful player. Tagliafico. 2 ways as well, huh?
Nico Gonzalez, just his 2nd cap for the Stuttgart man. We saw Tagliafico shine last year for Ajax in their run for glory.
Yeah.
Not a surprise he's still with Ajax, but then again, Ajax is still glorious.
Fits into the Dutch's way of football, that's for sure. player, this man on the ball. Look at that for a first touch. Good ball.
Diving header. Well met, but Alisson well positioned. First
Fabulous
chance.
from Tagliafico on the setup, the touch, the control, and look out.
Here they come again. Well, could have been offside. Messi will get there, and he'll win the throw-in.
Nobody taking the proverbial shift off.
Take a look at this chance by the substitute Gonzalez.
A good diving header, but again, no angle on it. Easy pickings. Well played. Look out.
Dropping it back from the midfield, and Alisson denying Paredes.
Man of the match so far for Brazil is Alisson. Paredes stains this beautiful setup again. In a long time since I've seen this sort of high-octane, high-quality football. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Look at the dynamic lifting through it beautifully from the from the PSG man, ex-Boca boy.
When you think about it, Arsenal make that Brazil 65% possession rate, but they've been outshot 8-5, and 5 saves for Alisson. Almost just a little too high.
Good service.
Second effort in, locked away. It's Rodrigo on defense, throw in Argentina.
It was Tagliafico streaking in there and just missing it by a haircut.
Foyt will take the throw, the 21-year-old.
Service again from Paredes.
Good step in, outward ball for Firmino. Chip into space. But Sella puts an end to that thought. Final quarter hour, and still 1-0 on the Messi rebound.
We're enjoying Arturo Martinez's impersonation of Bambi on ice there.
Cunha, Paredes, De Paul, Gonzalez, Messi. Back for Nico. Finds Messi into the middle, trying to ride the challenge, but Casemiro's seen it before. Picked up Tagliafico. Cunha from distance, and a far distance at that.
Got Messi on the inside as well. He was free just at the top of the arc, Lionel, and Acuna pulling the trigger way too early, but understandable, coming in and getting the oil warm through his engine after being on the bench for that long. Seems to be just the right amount of mixture as well, Phil, from Argentina, and the involvement of Messi. They're not forcing every pass via the medicine man. They just seem to be all growing in confidence in their own ability. It's been a good performance, this, by Argentina against a really half-decent performance by Brazil. Argentina's defense slowing down everything that they have been able to throw at them, and it's an Edward Scissorhands type of attack for Brazil. Got to be well pleased, Scaloni, so far.
An opening for Messi against his former teammate Coutinho, the little stutter step.
Beautiful.
And then the overlap. Gonzalez back to his left. Oh, Lautaro the miss. Acuna deflected wide. And Casemiro pays the price.
Magic from Messi on that far right side. Wonderful against Coutinho. Showing them and then leading in this crowd. Recognizing the true genius of Messi at the start of this. A wonderful setup here from De Paul, and then a step through again from Paredes, who's having a cracking game. But jaw-dropping skill on the run by Messi to show Coutinho the weirding way.
Rivalry that dates back to 1914. Chance now whipped over the bar by Martinez.
Of all people, the velvet cushion around his right foot is just sublime. To control it, put it on a tee, gets Big Bertha out, but it's way too much underneath it. That would have been a fitting cherry on the cake for Lautaro.
Nice run by Rodrigo, creating, looking inside the area. Richarlison denied. More than a century's worth of games between them, 107th of all time. Argentina on the verge of its 39th victory against 42 defeats, but can they hold on? 10 minutes to go. Deflected, and out comes Andrada. Paredes with the gutsy challenge. Well, you were lauding his plaudits at the start, and deservedly so, though, but if they had not won the Copa America, there'd be a lot more pressure on Tite, but then this is about to be 5 straight without a win. Meanwhile, for Scaloni, yet to lose.
And he loses it there, Lautaro Martinez, but the manner in which he's holding off the defender, the strength of the youngster, and the skill, of course. Super impressive again from the Internazionale man, leading the lane in a wonderful way. Kun Aguero looking on.
And down goes Paredes.
It's a tremendous game as well.
Guido Rodriguez on the sideline stretching out.
Here's that wonderful velvet cushion I was talking about, and man, I'd have put my mortgage on this one being the bulge in the back of the old onion bag, as the great Tommy Smith tells us.
Like for like. America defensive midfielder sliding in for Paredes. 8th cap for Rodriguez. To the corner, but just a little too much spin for Rodrigo. Otamendi putting his body in the way. Paulo Dybala there as well, still yet to see him, maybe save him for Uruguay. Same with Aguero.
Return, beautiful football again, Martinez.
And right back around Militao. Martinez keeps it for Messi. Messi through 2, but can't get it past Silva. Strong step up. And Guido Rodriguez sees his shot almost nestle home on the deflection.
Lautaro Martinez again. Yeah, get your close up. Well done, Mr. Producer and Mr. Cameraman. They know that we're seeing this player. It has been the great secret in many ways at Racing. Now, truly footballing his way into Argentina's starting lineup. I'm super impressed by everything about Lautaro Martinez today, Phil.
Hangs in the air, glanced away by Militao. Voigt for Messi against Renan Lodi. The ex-Hurricane defender in for Messi, and down but wide. close.
Only Lionel Messi picks these passes out, people. X-ray vision. Astonishing. Amazing ball provided. And so close to meeting it at the end was Otamendi, but Messi, absolute vision of an owl. Technique, again, Archimedean.
Davilo's boot maybe forcing Otamendi to blink, otherwise it would have been goal number 2.
Yep. What a ball.
Nice Tagliafico again for Acuna.
The distance of the pass and the way that all of the players, the forest of green and yellow shirts in front of Lionel, and in a blink of a bee's eye to pick that pass out. Wear your batteries out, people, going back with your fancy schmancy machines and look at that and pick your jaws up off the floor.
22-year-old villain looking to be a Brazilian hero. Wesley making his national team debut. Made the jump to Aston Villa from Club Brugge in the off-season. And liking life in the Midlands.
It's a good ball as well from Coutinho.
Lay it off. Wesley, 6'3" forward. A bit more in the Adriano mold than some of the others that Brazil has at its disposal.
A lovely pass by this man on the ball, though. Applaudable in its failure from Coutinho.
Going almost back to that Brazilian 4-4-2 with Firmino getting some company. Actually, Richarlison now.
Oh, look at this.
Lautaro going around Silva. Militao serves the purpose.
And nothing in support of Arturo Martinez. So he says, all right, lads, I'll do it myself. Eventually, they converge on him like metal filings to a magnet. But not before we are again. Again, look at him. And don't forget him, because he's going to be a long time around. 22 on his back, 22 years in the making. Magnificent.
And his day is done. It'll be the 27-year-old Lucas Alario making his 7th appearance. Not on the scoreboard, but boy, did he scare it. And the ex-River Plate man about ready to check in.
I've got nothing more to add to what I've been saying from the first minute about this man, and these guys are looking on to, yeah, we got another good.
Maybe not as glittery as Tite's cupboard, but Scaloni has some pretty jewels in his as well. Nice by Wesley, a little high.
Great header by the Ajax man, Nicholas.
I think we're outstanding today.
So many good performances, Phil. This is the type of performance that they really should take pride in. There have been too many performances by the Albi Celeste that they should rightfully hang their heads in shame and embarrassment. But since this man's taken charge, they've been bound together. And the reintroduction of Messi here tonight has not detracted by the team performance. If anything, Lionel has certainly bought into the team defense and pressurizing and covering so many times. All in all, very, very good.
All the substitutes for Tite have been played. Still 2 more wild cards in the deck. Make that 1 more wild card in the deck for the Scaloni, but we're still going to have to wait to see McAllister.
time for that young man as well.
There's two caps hopping onto the pitch. Dominguez. His fourth appearance for the Vélez midfielder. Danilo flying in. Otamendi giving his all.
He needed to get to that pass, and that was the main fire to put out. He nearly gets the end of it. Look out. He's been supplying absolute silver bullets for his teammates.
This one carries just shy of Silva. Two players down head-to-head, it appears. Referee letting them play on. The ball whipped in by Coutinho, deflects for the corner, and now they'll take a look. It's the substitute, Nico Gonzalez.
And Thiago Silva trying to get to it together. Clash of coconuts here. Two Braveheart defenders, and coming to it first is Nico Gonzalez after another dual pass by little Phil.
Definitely providing the spark in the second half. Cite about to go winless for 6.
Not quite the clash of heads that we saw last night in the NFL game, thanks to Myles Garrett, but
things don't get much uglier than that.
Yeah.
Argentina about to snap a 2-game win streak by Brazil in the Super Classico, unless Coutinho can start some magic here.
Again, everything he supplied has been the right invite.
A little hop, skip, and a jump. Trying to keep it alive, Militao does. Coutinho delicately to the back, but Foyt and company able to keep the dam up.
Real resolve about the way Argentina have been focused on trying to wrap the Brazilian danger man in cellophane, upstairs and downstairs, and again typified by the young ex-Estudiantes man, Juan Foyt.
5 minutes added, we're halfway through. Scaloni still one more substitute to use if he wishes. Looks like he's keeping his powder dry for Uruguay. If the score does hold, how much does this do for Argentina's, for Scaloni's confidence? All lifted back on the overlap by Richarlison. Into the middle. Wesley lost sight. And Andrade keeps a close eye.
The beautiful ball played in for the muscly youngster. Just imagine if it had been Neymar or probably Firmino in the end of that. Good effort. Brilliant ball played in for young Wesley. And probably should have done better.
Remains over Rodrigo. Credit to Argentina, the way they approached the second half took Brazil out of their rhythm. Stymied him in the first, but
I think it's been an ebb and flow game though, Phil. I think both teams have had their big chunks of threat in possession. I think, well, Chichi's man again has been a different mixture and different looks at different things, but you think that the changes will keep maintained, but This Argentina team's performance has the hallmarks of a team that is actually really coming together.
That's by Nico Dominguez to start it, lowering the boom on this near side. Alario. He won't get the ball back. Final gasp for Brazil. Seconds ticking away. The missed penalty from Gabriel Jesus costing Brazil. Messi missed as well, but followed for a goal. 1-0 the score on that first half rebound. Argentine fans wanting the final whistle. Ball nodded forward by Wesley for Richarlison, but Andrade gets there first. Maloney. He's growing into it.
His best performance of his tenure. Unquestionably, Argentina rise, and that's what it means to him. In the King Saud Stadium, we were entertained wonderfully from Brazil and Argentina, but Argentina it is. They fly high. Uruguay next.
Messi's 69th goal, the difference.